8 practical ways to remember everything you read. Welcome back to the channel WISGRAM, where you can get practical wisdom for money, investing, success, and more. Before we begin, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss any of our new videos that will be uploaded every week. Now, let's get started. Why do some people seem to read a book once and remember every detail of it for life, while others struggle to recall even the title a few days after putting down a book? The answer is simple but not easy. It's not what they read, it's how they read. Good reading habits help you read more and help you read better and remember everything you read. Number 1. Know your purpose. Everyone should have a purpose for their reading and consider how that purpose is being fulfilled during the reading experience. It is advantageous to remember because it allows the reader to stay on task by checking continuously to see how the objective is accomplished. It also allows the reader to concentrate on the more significant sections of the text and to rehearse them continuously as they read. As a result, it saves time and effort by focusing on the most important tasks. Number 2. Take notes. Children are always taught that writing in the reading books was a no-no and that doing so could result in major consequences. But in reality, it is one of the most beneficial activities they can engage in. Rich and successful people have a habit of writing notes in the margins of their reading books. Marginalia is a book annotating method that entails putting notes, ideas, and observations in the margins of your book. Because you can put your own stamp on what the book tells you, taking notes is an excellent tool for remembering what you've learned. It gives you the ability to transform information into knowledge. Try summarizing a chapter into 3 or 4 phrases once you've completed reading it through once more. Then, consider what you've learned, what you've taken away from it, and how you can apply it to your daily life. Number 3. Self-test. It's a good idea to test your knowledge every now and then by consciously recalling the material you're trying to learn. Take the time to actually test your knowledge rather than simply rereading notes or a textbook. Students frequently mistakenly believe that they can recall information just because it is familiar to them when they read it a second time. Ask yourself questions and try to recall them without looking at the answer or other information. This will allow you to pinpoint places where you are having difficulty and then go back to one of the memory tricks to assist you in memorizing it. Also, refrain from quizzing yourself too quickly after attempting to memorize things. Instead, wait a few hours, or maybe a day or two, to check if it has truly stuck in your mind. Number 4. Mind Palace Technique. The Mind Palace technique changes your memories into images placed in a familiar mental location. The idea is that you can mentally walk through your palace, looking at your memories to recall them. You can apply this to memorize while reading books. Essentially, you memorize a room map. Stand at the doorway of each room in your house and count the number of pieces of furniture in each room. In the first room, you are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It could be a desk, bed, TV, portrait, or plant. Then proceed to the next room and number it 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good things will be desks, chairs, computers, windows, showers, and sinks. This is your mind palace, and it will store the information you are memorizing from the book, which brings us to number 5. Number 5. Whatever you want to remember, see it as an animated object. Assume you're reading a biography of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln's image might be a cent, since Lincoln is on the penny. You might also want to remember that he was born in Kentucky, so you'll need a photo of Kentucky. Perhaps you'll use the Kentucky Derby. And maybe you'd like to recall that he was the 16th president. You must create a picture at 16, and you may do so in a car because you obtained your driver's license at the age of 16. So for everything you've highlighted or underlined, you're going to draw illustrations to help you remember everything you've highlighted or underlined. Pretty easy, right? Alright, let us proceed to number 6. Number 6. Use furniture to store data in mind. The first fact you should recall is that Abraham Lincoln was born in Kentucky. So imagine a penny running around the Kentucky Derby. Now take that photo and hang it on your first piece of furniture. Perhaps the first piece of furniture you own is a table. Therefore, visualize a penny running around the Kentucky Derby. The second point to remember is that Abraham Lincoln served as the 16th president. Thus, you see a cent for Lincoln, and the penny is driving a 16-year-old car on the second piece of furniture, which may be the refrigerator. You observe a penny circling the refrigerator in a car. This is how you remember what you learned from reading a book. You'll take a picture of each point you've highlighted and put it on a piece of furniture in your home. Number 7. Segment the chapters. If you want to recall 5 points from each chapter, you can use one room to represent each chapter because each room has 5 pieces of furniture, making it easy to recall 5 points from each chapter. If you want to recall 10 points from a chapter, all you have to do is divide the chapter into 2 rooms. In addition, if you want to recall 15 points from a chapter, you just need to use 3 rooms for that chapter to do this. These are the 5 steps you must take to retain the information you have read in your mind. Number 8. Create pictures for the date. To remember dates, you must develop visual representations of the dates. For example, you might utilize a cupid for both Valentine's Day and the month of February. For March, you may employ troops marching to remind people of the month. April showers serve as a reminder of April. So if you're reading a history book, you can take an optional 6th step and create drawings for each month to help you recall crucial events. The memorization part is really important because it's just a simple fact. The more you know, the more you can know. That's because memory is all about connecting one thing to another. Connectivity also expands your context, and developing context through connection is how you comprehend what you read so that you can remember it. It's the ultimate method. The more you read, remember, and connect ideas, the more your knowledge base grows. And not only will you become more confident, but also more creative. Try all the 8 practical ways we covered today. The more you use these processes with more and more books, the more your context will grow and remember everything you read. This simple expansion will make learning new things easier and easier as you mature as a learner over the years to come. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you again soon in another one of our episodes. Once again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family so that they can enjoy it as well. With that said, have a wonderful day everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.